What's up guys, Kuroo here, and today with a new video. So with the up and coming guilds ranking events, I thought about making a quick short video about what you should do right now before the ranking starts. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Well, first of all, if you want to participate in the ranking event, you actually need to join a guild. I have already joined a guild. You can either do it on the home screen here. So here's like the guild button. If you press it, you can either create a guild. I already have a guild, so I don't need to do it. Or you can join a guild. Yeah, here also in the menu you can find the guild button, so just press it and go look for a guild or create one. And if you want to create a guild, it's for free, so you don't actually need to pay coal or memory diamonds to create one, unlike in many other games. So you can actually do a guild search. You can either search a guild by ID, or you can look in which kind of guilds your friends are, or you can just join a recommended guild. So after you create a guild or join one, you actually want to have 10 members. So you can only have a maximum of 10 members in a guild, and you want to reach the maximum number. And a good thing is if you know the people from your guild, either in real life or you know that they are pretty active and play this game a lot. If you're just going to do it for fun, or if you just want to get the memory diamonds from the missions for guild, then it's yeah, you can just join whatever guild you want, because most of the time somebody will probably be online and you can just do the missions with them. But for the ranking event, you actually want to have people there who play this game a lot and are active a lot. So yeah. And so this leads to the next point. After you join a guild, what you want to do is have some kind of communication service with them. So I personally use Discord with my guild. So we're 10 members there, and everybody there is pretty active. And yeah, you want to yeah, with this you can just ask them if you want to farm something, and they may help you out or they may not, because they actually don't like you. And yeah, after you have some servers like Discord or Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever people nowadays use, yeah, you have a mean of communication for the up and coming guild ranking events. So this leads to the next point. After you joined a guild and you have good communication with them, what do you want to do next? So very important for the next ranking event, or the guild ranking event, which starts in like 4 days from now, I think, is if this page would actually load, and it does not. Strange. Okay. So in the guild ranking event, which is going to come in like 4 days, which is this one, the guild competition, you would want to get a few things before this event actually starts. So you're going to get memory diamonds and like these evolution crystals, and you can get these crystals to exchange for the 5-star armor of Heathcliff, which gives like 2% bonus damage to male characters. And if you're going to get the number 1 rank, you will get the title, which gives you attack up for the next coming guild event, which is pretty important. So I think this first guild event is really important. If you're going to get first place here, you're going to have a really good head start. So yeah, for the next few guild ranking events. And you also want to, I don't know if it's stated here, if you can, you want to max out your character Yui, because if you because she will do like more damage in the next guild or in the first guild ranking event. So you want to max her out if you haven't done so already. I recommend you to at least max out her levels, do all of her what was it called? Right, do all of her attributes, unlock all of them. And I personally like to limit break all of my characters in attack, because yeah, most of the time it's the most important. You only want to limit break MP if you can do another SS3 with it, which isn't so in most of the cases. So always try to limit break attack if you can. Also, you want to unlock the skill slots. You want to max out the sword skill. Combo window, you should probably also put 1 point in at least. So the skill up against non-elementals isn't that important, so I would leave this one out. And I think this short skill tree is pretty important because it decreases the MP and you get a shield. So yeah, Yui will do more damage in the next ranking event, or at least this specific one. So after you have maxed out your Yui as far as you can, you want to farm up the guild armor, which will also give you bonus damage. This one is pretty important because it gives you HP and MP 3%, and it also gives you like bonus damage in the up and coming guild ranking events. So you want to max out this one and farm it. So where can you farm it? You can actually only exchange it in the shop with Moondust. So this is the exchange shop. I don't know, my internet is kind of slow today. So it's probably in the limited part, or you can just look at it in the all part. I've already claimed all of them, so I cannot claim it anymore. So where can you farm Moondust? Moondust, you can farm it right now in... Oh, okay, you can't even farm it anymore. So yeah, it looks like you cannot get this armor anymore. So if you don't have the armor right now, then goodbye to the bonus percentage of damage. Kind of interesting. Feels bad for those of you who just joined and can't get this armor anymore. So yeah, I think the most important thing for the ranking event will be teamwork, because the score is kind of calculated with many different factors. So there are like the individual high score, which is the best score you earn in a series of battles. Multi-high score, the best total score your guild members earn in a series of battles. And guild score, the score calculated based on the things below. So the multi-high score plus the multi-score bonus plus the total of the individual high scores of the top 5 in the guild, and the top player bonus. So and with the total of the individual high scores of all the guild members. So it's actually pretty important that every guild member in your guild does at least average or good if you want to rank high. And you want to have at least one really strong player, or one who can score a pretty high score. If you can, you want to have a whale in your group, at least one, which should be pretty good if you can get your hands on one. So what is the individual high scores? This means the best high score you earn in a series of battles. So it means you will have to prepare more than one team to do this ranking event probably. Series of battles means at least 2 bosses. Damage score based on the damage you cause will be added. Damage received score based on the damage you receive will be subtracted. Challenge level bonus based on the level you complete will multiply the score after the above calculations. Do the guild multiplay with your guild members and get a high score. So this means it's like the average ranking event. For the damage you do, you will get a score, and you will lose points for the damage you receive. And depending on which difficulty mode you do, you can get more points. And yeah, you can do this with your guild as a multi-party this time, and you can get a really high score here. So this also means that you need to have good communication with your guild, and you need to have kind of a strategy. So you have 4 more days, so maybe you should already start to think of a strategy or what you can do to get the best score, even though the boss isn't out yet. But we will probably be the kobold, and they said that you can't kill the kobold. So this means you can only do a certain amount of damage in a certain time, and you need to survive this time and do as much damage as you can for the best score. So next up is the multi-high score, the best total score your guild members earn in a multi-battle. Play a multi-battle with the best members and earn a high score for the guild members. So the best total score your guild members earn in a multi-battle. So this is probably what every guild member needs to do. And they just calculate the best scores of everyone probably for your guild's total score. And next up is the guild score. It's calculated for the guild every competition. The score calculated based on the things below. which I read before, and it's just everything added up. So your high score do a lot to the guild high score. Low scores help as well. Your score counts. So yeah, everybody in your guild is important. So the number one thing you need to do right now is gather 10 people. Otherwise, you probably won't score into the top 10. Even if you have whales in your group, it's going to be really hard. So try to find people, and the most important thing is to have fun here. So there are 3 types of rewards you can earn. One is for the individual score achievement reward, one is the multi-score achievement reward, and the last one is the ranking reward. And you can get diamonds, rainbow essences, fragments, and you can trade them for the 5-star armor, which gives like bonus damage to male characters, even though we only have a few male characters right now. Maybe we're going to get more after this event or for the next event. So ranking gives you these crystals, the event title, which is really important, coal, diamonds and rainbow essences. The multi-score gives you rainbow essences, memory diamonds and crystals. The individual score gives you these crystals again for trading. And the missions give you this armor 4 times, which is pretty cool. So you only need to trade it once more to get these 5-star armor. So yeah. And there are some characters and gears that have special effect. As I said before, it's the white coat, which gives like special damage, and the Yui from the last ranking event, which you could get, which also gives special damage. So you want to use them in your ranking event if you can. And the rest is like the same thing as the other ranking events. After 2 days they will give out the rewards, and if you have cheated then your whole guild won't get any rewards. So please don't cheat or use any hacks, it's not worth it, and especially it's not worth it for all the other guild members. If they haven't cheated and you just cheated, you destroyed all of the dreams. Good job. So yeah, I think that's all for this little guild guide, or what you should do before the guild event starts. I hope it could help a few of you. You should probably train a little bit parrying or some stuff before the actual event starts, and have fun. Yeah. If you like this video, then please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as this helps me out a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.